Good morning. I'm just coming back from the beach right up over that. That's the Intracoastal Bridge right there, and I'm walking home. This is my morning routine. A morning walk gets my day successful. I make today great right away by getting up, getting dressed, walking out the door, and heading in one direction for a half hour, which happens to be at the beach. Do my daily intention setting, and then turn around and walk back home. So the day is already a success right from the get-go, right from the start. The topic of today's discussion briefly is SOS. SOS, stop overcomplicating success. And SOL, stop overcomplicating life. And first, let's just talk about SOS. SOS is that help signal. It's that, hey, we're stranded and we need help. A lot of people who are on the journey to success overcomplicate the journey to a point where they lock themselves into a self-imposed prison. What that means is there's numerous answers, numerous different levels to what that means, but the bottom line is no matter who you are, no matter what level of success you've attained, you generally are the biggest constraint to getting to the next level of success. So let me circle back. Back when I had the vision of realities bigger than working in corporate America, meaning I wanted to exit corporate America and start my own entrepreneurial journey. When I transitioned from the corporate world to entrepreneurship, I heard the term self-made millionaire. And I heard that term from Brian Tracy and many others. I've since gone on to chat with them and share my experience with it, but I misinterpreted what it meant when they said they're proud of being a self-made millionaire. In my non-entrepreneurial listening to that, I overheard that is similar to the statement, if it's going to be, it's up to me. If it's going to be, it's up to me. That combined with self-made millionaire, in my mind, I thought, damn right, I'm going to be a self-made millionaire too. I'm going to do it all myself. Everything. Fuck everybody. I'm going to do it all myself. I'm going to pound my chest how awesome and amazing I am. I'm going to do it all myself. Well, after doing that for about 5 years and banging my head against the wall, not getting much results at all to speak of, just frustration and anger and massive heat and lack of support from friends and family members because they saw me working so hard but making no progress. And it really went back to me overcomplicating success, misinterpreting the term self-made millionaire. As I mentioned, self-made millionaire from my naive mind meant if it's going to be, it's up to me. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to become a self-made millionaire. Look at me. I've been the honor man. I've been a national bicycle champion. Honor man out of the United States Marine Corps boot camp. Meritoriously promoted 3 times. I've been number 1 in multiple sales organizations. Yes, damn right. I'm going to be a self-made millionaire. I'm going to do it better than anybody else. I'm going to do it all. And that misinterpretation, that one misinterpretation of what it meant to be a self-made millionaire cost me about 5 years of working 15 to 20 hours a day and getting nowhere, getting no progress. Like literally the hamster on the wheel, like what the hell? And it was so mind-boggling to me because I'd been a national bicycle champion. I'd been a top wrestler. I'd been number 1 in 5 sales organizations. I'd been the honor man from the United States Marine Corps boot camp. How come these other people who are self-made millionaires are getting so far so fast and I'm here struggling? Well, then I found out what it meant from the people who were pounding the drum of being the self-made millionaire. For instance, I heard Brian Tracy in one training, like, yeah, I have over 40 employees. And that shattered the false paradigm that I had set because I had heard self-made millionaire and associated it with, if it's going to be, it's up to me. I'm going to do it all. And when he told me through that audio or video cassette that he had a team that large, that was like, wait a minute, then you're a liar. You're not a self-made millionaire. You have a whole team. Then it clicked, like, holy shit, I have been overcomplicating success because I misinterpreted what it means to be a self-made millionaire. The self-made millionaire, from Brian Tracy's and many others' perspective who claim that, is they had the vision and they made that vision a reality. They didn't have investors to back it. They didn't have family wealth to back it. They had the vision and they turned it into reality. That includes doing it with a team, of course. That includes staying in their zone of unique abilities. That includes getting people who are in their weaknesses to come on board and make things happen in the areas that they aren't great at, that they suck at, not to do it all themselves. So my misinterpretation of that simple statement, self-made millionaire, cost me huge amounts of progress and produced a huge amount of anxiety and stress and lack of belief and just like questioning, like, what the hell's wrong with me? How come I can't figure this out? Because I overcomplicated it. I misinterpreted it. And that's where many of us, no matter what level of success we've achieved, even if we've got past that type of misinterpretation and we've achieved great levels of success from other people's perspective, whether that's multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars, multiple millions of dollars, multiple tens of millions, etc., regardless of what level of success, along that journey, similar to that story I just shared, one of the biggest constraints from us getting to that next level of success is looking back at us in the mirror. We have been the person who turned the visions into reality and continually do so, but many times we're so stuck in that moment, in that forest that we can't, or in the woods that we can't see the forest as a whole. So that's where the power of associating with others who are at those different levels and having them, through full exposure, see, hey, here's where we are, the good, the bad, the ugly. If you were looking at this and wanting to make improvements, what would we do to make that happen? Getting that outside perspective away from you and into the hands of other qualified people to share, like, hey, looking at what you got, the good, the bad, the ugly, here's the big glaring constraint that I see right away. Handle this first. Because at every level of health, relationships, finances, not just business success, every level of each of those successes, there's a huge constraint. And many times, that constraint is looking back at us in the mirror. For our health, for our relationships, for our finances. It's time to take ownership of that. It's time to stop hiding from those things that are incongruent with the goals that we have. Because if it's health, it's not, you don't have to be a freaking PhD in health to realize it takes getting your ass up and moving, eating properly, getting the proper rest, drinking huge amounts of water, and those are the basic elements to being physically successful. But then you also have mentally, emotionally, spiritually successful, because you can have that ripped body, but your emotions and or spiritual health is out of alignment, and that'll throw a whole monkey wrench into every aspect of your life. And similarly, on the home front, if mama's not happy, you're not happy. That's not just a statement, that's a truth, right? So no matter what level of success you have, if you're neglecting your role and responsibility to take care of you and improve you, you're the huge constraint. So it's not just the business doing. You heard of be, do, have. You must become that better version of you to get in that optimal health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to have those optimal relationships, personally, professionally, socially. And those would be the foundations to your business success. Because when you're out of alignment in any of those areas, you're a fraud. And you know you're a fraud. Right? So step the fuck up and take care of you. And as you take care of you, you're going to see success in every area grows at levels that will be astounding to you. Holy shit. And so one of the biggest blockers from success in business and financially is neglecting to be that best version of you in all areas, to get over the embarrassment, the shame, the not taking responsibility and being neglectful to those key areas. When you put the time, energy, and effort into handling the being, handling your improvement, getting to the constraints that are in your personal life right now, whether that's health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whether those are relationships, those will be the catalyst to help you totally transform your business results. Now, in business, of course, there's many tactics and many strategies that can be done to improve, but if you're not in proper alignment with yourself, no matter where you are at this particular journey, myself included, our health, our relationships, our finances are exactly where we feel we're worthy of achieving. So your bank account, your scale, and your all areas, health, relationships, finances, all areas are exactly where they are, good, bad, ugly, because that's where you feel comfortable in being. No, that's bullshit, Tom. I don't feel comfortable in this. Yeah, no, it's true. Take ownership of that. Yeah, we all are exactly where we are based upon us feeling, whatever the circumstance is, this is where you feel comfortable. Now it's time for you to make yourself uncomfortable. It's time to reflect that mirror back at you and say, it's time for me to get my shit together, personally and professionally. It's time for me to take care of my health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. That's the foundation. That's what's going to give me that groundedness. And what does that mean in doing so? That means handling all that fucking baggage from your past. All the shit that you're ashamed to admit. All the shit that you're hiding from. You don't want anybody to know about. That's the shit that when you come to truth and when you come to the owning of that and recognizing that, those difficulties, those challenges, those embarrassing moments, that, I mean, if we're honest, there's many versions of me in the past, I would kick my own ass. What the hell are you thinking? What the hell are you doing? Wake the fuck up. Don't be an asshole. Don't do stupid shit. Right? We all have that. When you can go back and handle that and erase that, there's going to be no triggering internally and elsewhere. No one can say anything or do anything that's going to get you fired up. You're like, oh yeah, that's what it is. And I'm thankful for all that shit, even though I'd beat my own ass if I could for that particular time frame, but it built me into who I am. So until you can own that shit, until you can negate any negativity, any feeling of embarrassment or feeling of being ashamed, that shit's going to own you in this present moment. So that's why it says be, do, have. You got to get your shit together in the being before you do the shit. Because right now, if you're out of alignment in the being, and you can be busting your ass, working hard as a motherfucker, harder than anybody in your industry, but you're out of alignment, you're not going to get the results. You're not going to get the results that you would if you put the work into being in alignment, being fully present, fully backing and believing in yourself, in your capabilities, and removing all the shame, all the embarrassment from the past. Now when you do the actions, holy shit, you're coming at it in a different set of energy and frequency and vibration. It's all in alignment. That is the core to taking your life from where you are right now to where you want to be. Man, I'm on a mission right now to transform lives. So there's some big things happening with some very powerful people that I'm working with to help you and me get from where we are to where we want to be. So if this message resonates with you, just go ahead and send me a direct message here in this platform and say, Tom, I'm ready. But give me a little paragraph, because I'm going to get a lot of people reaching out saying I'm ready. And with social media and all that shit, I got stuff that's like press a button and something triggers in messages. So go ahead and give me a brief paragraph of what touched you in this message. What shined that mirror to you to where you're like, holy shit, I'm out of alignment. It's time to get my shit together. And trust me, this is with no judgment. That's the whole part of it. You need to find a space. You need to get with people that can hear the fucking ugly shit that you wouldn't tell anybody because you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed for yourself. You're ashamed of yourself. Look, I'm raising my hand. I got shit that I beat my own ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do stupid shit. Get your shit together. If that's you, fucking send me a message. Give me a brief paragraph of like, you know what? I'm fucking ready to get my shit together. I'm fucking ready to take a stand for myself. Because guess what? All this shit we're dealing with in the world, it really boils back to, the whole Michael Jackson song, The Man in the Mirror. I get my shit together, that inspires you to get your shit together. You get your shit together, that inspires someone in your life to get together. And by the ripple effect, we're going to get over this bullshit, fucking false lies. I mean, it's all in the world. All it is fucking lies. Enough lies. Enough lying to your fucking self. It's time for truth. It's time to have discussions. It's time to stop all this, well, so-and-so, and fucking judging everybody. Meanwhile, you got a plank sticking out your fucking eye. You're judging that person's speck of sawdust, and you got plank shooting out of your eye. I can't hear you because you're so fucking hypocritical and out of alignment that what you talk about is all shit. Step the fuck up. That's what changes this world. Get your shit together. And this is to me. I'm getting my shit together. Yeah, there's shit that I'm embarrassed of. There's shit I'm ashamed of. I'm fucking human. You're fucking human. Own it. Stop work through it. It takes work. You got to do the work to be who you're capable of being. But until I get my shit together, until you get your shit together, we're going to live in this bullshit world of fucking lies. And I'm sick of it. And I think you're sick of it too. Or you would have fucking bounced out of this. Who's this crazy guy? What type of shit is he talking? What I'm talking is truth. And all this division and all this judgment needs to be put the fuck aside. And we need to get to the truth. Fuck the lies. Everything in the media is a fucking lie. News, negative energy without substance. It is a manipulative tool to control the masses. You know this. I'm just fucking speaking the truth. When we speak the truth, all the fucking lies disappear. All the divisiveness disappears. All the judgment disappears. And what happens? We come together as a people in humanity. And I show my arm. My arm is it's got millions of cells in my arm that aren't at war with my fucking leg because the arm is better than the leg. Fuck all the different labels and divisiveness. We are all a cell in the human body. When we fucking stop fighting and labeling and judging everybody and we come to speak the truth, we can have love. We can have joy. We can have peace. And guess what? Little newsflash, you can have that right now too. When you stop lying to your fucking self. And I'm speaking to me too. When you stop hiding the shit, you're like, oh man, I hope no one finds out about that. No, it's time to fucking bring that shit to the forefront to yourself and to stop being embarrassed about it, to stop having fear about your past, about the stupid shit. Guess what? Newsflash. Every single person on this planet has shit they're embarrassed of, has shit they're ashamed of. It's called being human. It's called being human. Stop fucking pretending you walk on water. I'm not saying I walk on water. I'm fucking human too. I will say and do stupid shit today. Guarantee it. It's way less than I used to, but I'm a work in progress. And I'm building a fucking movement that is going to change the world. And I see people commenting here. I can't read all of them, but I see some names. They're out there moving too. And this isn't a movement about me getting up on a pedestal and pounding my drum. This is about a we coming together. I'm just sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of the judgment. I'm sick of the fucking infighting when it's all pointless and it's all based on lies. I'm ready to speak my truth, and I'm helping you speak your truth. That's what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to get out of this fucking bizarro world full of lies and manipulation and wars, all for the corporations, while we as the pawns of the people are the ones getting... I mean, it's just one big fucking game. And when we see through the game and we see through the lies, all these fucking treasonous motherfuckers, they're scared as shit of the truth. They're scared as shit for us to come together because they know when we see what they're really doing, heads are going to fucking roll. That's the fucking penalty for treason, by the way. There's no little slap on the wrist, motherfuckers. Heads will fucking roll. Now, I'm speaking this in a manner of justice. I'm speaking this in a manner of truth. And this is about spreading love, spreading joy, but it all comes back to truth. So if you aren't fucking wanting to join in this movement of truth, go the fuck away. Have fucking fun in the lies. I'm sick of bizarro world. I'm going to live in fucking truth. And those who want to live in truth, you got to get rid of the judgment. You got to get rid of the fear, the worry, the oh shit, I hope they don't find out about this or that. Fuck, everybody's human, man. Get over this bullshit. Anyhow, enough of me talking. You got to take some fucking action. So the best way to stay in touch with what the fuck I'm up to is go to my upcoming book, youarenotdeadyet.com. youarenotdeadyet.com. It's time to live. It's time to live in truth. It's time to be that best version of you. It's time to be that version of you that has no fear, that has no worry, that has no concern. You have trust. You have trust that it all works out, and you have trust in knowing that you're going to speak, think, and act in accordance, congruently, outside of the bizarro world hypocrisy. You're going to speak in truth. You're going to act in truth, and we will, through spreading joy, spreading love, spreading truth, eradicate the bizarro world bullshit land of lies. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm pretty sure you are too. So go join my email list, which will also get you access to my iOS and Android app at youarenotdeadyet.com. You can go to tombeal.com, and there's a whole bunch of places you can tap into other shit, but that's where the main movement is beginning. Hope to see you there. Till then, make today great. Oh, I see some comments there. Adam, boom. Deep, love it, brother. Truth, truth, truth. Yes, Adam, it's fucking time, man. Alan, but some people want to be like Cyber and the Matrix, chewing it on that juicy steak. Exactly. Some would rather be naive as shit and just, erase my memory. I don't want to know the truth. And I don't want you, go away. If that's you, get like Cyber and the Matrix. Have them replug you in. Eat the steak of oblivion and naivety. It's time for truth. I see some other things, but the light's shining behind me, so I can't read them. So, all right, y'all. Go to either tombeal.com, TOMBEAL.com. Whole bunch of ways to follow me on places, but the main way to follow this is to go to youarenotdeadyet.com. And it's time for truth. You ready? Let's do this. Make today great.